this here is my RC airplane. It is $200, very reliable, and much bigger than the micro drone that I brought in last time. So, what I want to talk to you today about is RC aircrafts and why you should be interested in at least giving it a good look, maybe even purchasing it. So first off, we'll talk about what RC aircrafts are, what all the models are. Second, why you should be interested in looking at one, and the research process in how to find which one best fits you. So to start off, RC aircrafts are categorized into three different things. You got drones, helicopters, and planes. For drones, like my micro drone, $50 to about $300 will get you a nice one. But when you get to more expensive ones, like 300 and up, you'll get the photography ones that I've talked about before. You also get some pretty good ones, and you should definitely check these on YouTube. Tricks and racing drones. They're specialized in doing those different things. And with the racing drones, there's a lot of actually competition of people with like obstacle courses indoors, just racing them around. And it's pretty cool, very fast. They go 75 miles per hour. And then second part is helicopters. They're pretty relatable to drones in the way that they're controlled. For the cheaper ones, about $20 to $100, they're inside because the way they're designed, they're not as resistant to wind, or the wind really will catch them compared to drones. So for the lighter ones, the cheaper ones, you definitely want to keep them inside. But when you get to like $200, $300 range, you can start to take them outside. The wind still might get you if it's a windy day, so definitely you'd have to check the weather if you don't want to lose it in the lake or whatever. So third part is planes. And don't go to Walmart. Never go to Walmart and purchase one of those like cheap $20, $30 or airplanes. Again, it's just going to get caught in the wind. It's going to land in a tree somewhere. And then once you finally get it down, it's going to snap in half, and you're never going to be able to use it again. Right? So the better ones to get, and definitely the recommended one for beginners, is actually this. Even though it's $200, you want to get something within the $100 to $300 range. It's kind of expensive, but it's definitely worth its money. For this one, it is completely styrofoam. So even though it's very large, extremely light. And the reason for the styrofoam is it's specialized to break, which is actually a good thing, and that's what you want to happen when you're a beginner, right? If you crash land, like I've crash landed this thing very fast and broke off this entire nose. I laughed at that, brought it back in, put some tape on it, glued it, let it sit overnight, and it was ready to go in the morning. It's specialized to break, and it's good for those beginners. So once you've got more practice, you can go for more expensive planes, which about 300 or more, and they start to get more of like a model plane that you would see on like someone's shelf, but much bigger, much bigger. They're made of like wood and the wheels, aluminum. So definitely something you don't want to break. If you break it, it's going to take a lot of time and maintenance and money to actually fix it. They can be gas or electric, and again, definitely something for experts. Right? So second point is why get into RC aircrafts, right? So like I mentioned before, racing. You can do racing for all three different things. You can do racing with drones, racing with helicopters, or racing with planes. Indoor, outdoor, it doesn't matter. Except for planes, you probably won't do that outdoor. Photography. You can do that for drones or helicopters. Definitely drones are the better choice if it's outdoors, since helicopters, they can't keep their balance very easily. If you enjoy helicopters, planes, if you have a collection of model planes in your house and you want to add something much bigger to your collection, you could paint this thing, make it beautiful, and just set it in the corner. You don't even have to fly it. It could be just a decoration in your house. And again, it's a great outdoor and indoor hobby to get into. You can invest a lot of time, get really good at it, even build them yourself. Right? So now for the research process, it's definitely something that you want to spend a lot of time figuring out what fits you. So you're definitely going to have to either A, talk to someone that knows what they're talking about, or B, read a lot of reviews and Google a lot of different things that you're looking for in your drone, helicopter, or plane. So first you want to get an idea of what you might want, whether it be one of the three, right? And then your skill level, which if you've never flown it before, would obviously be a beginner model. And there's a big difference between a cheap, bad quality model and a cheap beginner model. And then the area required for each one. Helicopters, again, inside. Drones can be inside too, so you don't really need any space. Anyone can purchase it and fly in their living room just for the heck of it. Planes, definitely want a field, definitely want to park. Something that has a lot of range and that you can't really crash into a tree or crash into the ocean or whatever. And then budget. If you have, say, like $50, maybe a drone is best for you. If you have $200, maybe a plane is best for you. So I hope you guys have a good understanding of what RC aircrafts are and what they can do to review. We've reviewed the different models, why you might be interested in it, and research process. And I urge you to go out, look at Amazon, go to a hobby store, and see if you can pick one out.